Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. My position on Edo politics by Oba of Benin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. We want to say thank you. Yes, thank you very much for your huge, massive, and continuous support. We truly, sincerely appreciate you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Well, we know what has been going on in Edo State. Any monarch, a father, will wonder why his sons are fighting between themselves because of politics. We know that during the week, the person of Adams Oshomole was suspended as APC chairman, being upheld by the appeal court. We know as well that the person of Godwin Obaseki, the incumbent governor, who is seeking a second term, has also resigned from APC formally. He went to Abuja to declare his resignation and gave a press statement. We also know that Eze Iyamu has to produce his membership online registration to the court. Otherwise, he will be disqualified by the end of today if he's unable to produce it. That aside for Eze Iyamu, we also know about the court case regarding the fraud of 700 million hovering over him, and EFCC has resumed that petition that has been adjourned till on the 2nd of July. Anyway, my people, the monarch, the Oba of Benin, has spoken on his position with regards to all that is going on in Edo State politics. Let's get into the news and get all the details. The Benin monarch, Oba of Benin, on Thursday stated his position on political development in Edo State. He is opposed to imposition, consensus candidates, and godfatherism. A statement from the Benin Palace said. The statement signed by Frank, secretary to the Benin Traditional Council, said there was no truth in social media speculation that the royal father has prevailed on some governorship aspirant to step down for one of the aspirants in the upcoming shadow polls of a certain political party. The rescheduled primaries of the People Democratic Party PDP will hold on July 23rd, a day after that of the All Progressive Congress APC. The statement said the monarch's prayer has always been that God and our Father, our ancestors, should give us a governor that will accord respect to traditional institutions, develop the state, and provide food on the table of the masses. The statement warns against dragging the royal family into politics, insisted that the palace is wary of imposition of candidates. It reads, HRM has said times without numbers that the palace of the Oba of Benin does not get involved in politics in any way, form, or kind. The Oba of Benin strongly advised that in order to ensure reoccurrent socio-political conflict that seems to constantly ravage the state, making Edo people laughingstock to the rest of the country or to the rest of the world on how politicians manage their affairs in Edo State and the people. Our Edo political actors must eradicate the twine evil of political voices of godfatherism, consensus candidates, and the two practices seems unacceptable and very fundamental against the very fundamental basis of democracy. Let everyone take note that the palace is very wary of imposition of candidates when only certain individual wants. But majority of the people do not want Ghana must go. Politics should end in the state. Politicians should stop chasing and cashing on the poor masses and exploiting them for their votes. We believe all qualified aspirants in the elective offices should be given a level playing field for democracy to develop to the next level in Nigeria. Political actors should mature up and learn not to wash their dirty linen in public. The Oba of Benin also demolish politicians as they are preparing for their governorship primaries election. He admonishes them to exercise the highest standard of maturity and sportsmanship, stressing that the desire to bring about the best for the people of Edo State should not be compromised or sacrificed on the altar of intolerance, rumor mongers, and fake news. The monarch reminded rumor mongers that there is an ancestral curse on anyone who attempts to trash the image of the Oba of Benin and the ancestral throne of the Benin kingdom, which would normally be for their selfish end. The Oba of Benin respects the people and the politicians, but asks and advise that everything be done decently and in order. Edo people matter, and this is our priority, and we want the best for Edo State. Wow, like a father, he has spoken and has thrown light into what is going on in Edo State. The Oba of Benin has finally spoken. There's been this rumor on the internet that the Oba of Benin has given and has spoken to a particular candidate to step down for the order. The Oba of Benin, you hear the message from the palace, says there is no such thing. The royal family does not get involved in politics. He said they are all sons of the soil, they are all sons of Edo, and as such, he stands by his children and wants all politicians to play fairly and not to exploit the people of Edo State. They want a governor who will put food on the table of the masses, who will look after the people decently and in order and not exploit the people. The Oba of Benin wants Edo State to develop not only for now, but to the next phase and the next level of democracy. And so the Oba of Benin has stressed that there is no agreement with the Oba of Benin and with the palace and any politician. They don't want anybody to drag the name of the royal family or the Oba of Benin into any politics, saying that they are supporting one candidate or the other. He has stressed it clearly that there is no such agreement, and that since the elections are coming up, they must play with maturity and everybody should be given the opportunity to play on a plain level field. They should not take advantage of anybody. And the palace stated that for PDP, it did not ask PDP to postpone their election. It did not ask anybody. We heard that Osaro Obaze stepped down for Eze Iyamu, which he declared and said he was giving his support to Eze Iyamu. Besides giving his support to Eze Iyamu, he's also giving all his loyalists, he's asking them all to line up right behind Eze Iyamu. And he has declared that the palace do not get involved, like I earlier said. And people they've been rumor on the internet that the Oba of Benin is supporting a particular aspirant, is supporting a particular party. He said we do not get involved. But he gave a strict warning to politicians that they should not use Edo State people. They should not exploit the people. They want a governor. Edo State deserve a governor, and they want a governor who will develop the state further, who will have respect for the tradition and the institution of the royal of Edo State, develop the people, develop the state, put food on the table of the masses, help the state to develop further and better. So in case you've been hearing rumor that the Oba of Benin is a one party supporting one person or the other, is in a particular party against the other, he said there is no such thing. And I don't hear. The Oba of Benin not there any party. He's not supporting anyone. He said they just want, these are all his children. These are all the sons of the soil. He just wants Edo State to have the best, And then during the election, please, everybody mind yourself. Not go do politics. Go end your life. With what is going on, it's only God that will take control. We pray it does not get dirty. But please, in the whole process, don't get caught up in a crossfire. Please vote and go home. If you see that there is tension, the stakes are high, there is fight and all that, please withdraw. Go home safely, please. Who die, now lose, life continue. And guess what? Edo State must have a governor. Whether you die, you live, there must be a governor in Edo State. Please, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your whoever cares about you, let politicians be politicians. At the end of the day, they are politicians. They know how to settle their matter. They are only fighting one another now. As soon as the politics is over, as soon as the elections are over and the coast is clear, you will see them partying together again, rubbing shoulders together. Don't get used. Anyway, don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget to leave a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.